you say Gogh, I don't want to talk to you. So my what?
Detached house.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What is that? A trailer?
It means like when the house is one, it's connected.
Yeah, we don't need that because we have a lot of land.
Okay.
That sounded so arrogant. Hello. Hi, I'm Hallie from the USA.
Hi, I'm Kari from Canada.
Hi, I'm Vanille from Scotland.
Hello, I'm Emanuel from the UK.
I've been to England and Canada. No different from what I've heard on TV, so I wouldn't say I was like shocked or anything.
I've been to America once or twice, but yeah, it just sounded the same as what I would have expected from TV. Yeah.
I've been to England before, and I do want to go to Canada and America.
I feel like she added America as like a polite gesture. She wanted to say Canada.
In America.
I promise.
I've only been to America. I actually do want to go to Canada and Scotland as well. I get the impression that Scotland is similar to UK, but then just sort of better in a lot of ways. Because when people go on holiday to Scotland, they say a lot of good things, so I want to visit Scotland as well.
In the USA, we say dynasty.
In Canada, we say dynasty.
In Scotland, we'd say dynasty.
In UK, dynasty.
So?
In England, I should say
Yeah.
England. Because now we're both UK.
I feel like some people in the US might also say dynasty, just like if they're trying to sound academic.
Tomato, tomato, yeah.
More dynasty.
Yeah.
It's horrible. In the US, I would say crayon. If I say it in like a more southern accent, then it'd be crayon. And some Americans might say it as like more one syllable, like crayon.
I've heard friends say it like that.
I can't do it,
but
crayon. Yeah.
In Canada, we would say crayon.
And in UK, Scotland rather, we would say crayon.
In England, we would say crayon.
Your pronunciation sounds more like the one syllable.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
It's like kind of skip syllables sometimes. So.
In the US, I think everyone says Daniel Craig.
In Canada, we would say Daniel Craig.
In England, Daniel Craig.
So the last name is a bit different.
Yeah.
I guess that's the correct one.
I guess that's the
he's
correct
obviously not from the US. So
Right.
should I say that just before this, she asked me who Daniel Craig is?
I don't know who Daniel Craig is.
What?
What?
Oh no.
Shame.
Sorry.
That's not good.
I don't watch many movies.
Don't attack her.
Don't attack me.
This one in the US, I've heard it said as both foyer and foyer. But I personally would probably say foyer.
In Canada, we would say foyer.
Same in Scotland, we'd say foyer.
I think I personally would say foyer, but I'm not sure if that's how they say it in England. That's how I say it.
That's interesting because
You have the French.
yeah, because in Canada we see that as like a French word.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I would assume that like it would be similar.
I think most Americans don't know this.
It might just be me personally, but I would see that and say foyer. I've never really used that word though.
That's clearly a French word to me. Yeah, right? Yeah.
No, we don't really use it. So open floor plan houses, and then there's like the more traditional houses. Actually, I don't really know the real definition of this word, but we would use
Me
it
neither.
for like the hallway in the front of the house. I think.
Yeah.
That would be the foyer.
Maybe I do as
We
well.
would usually use it to describe in like a big house, like a foyer, and then a small house would be a porch.
It's like the front area.
If you're rich, you have a foyer.
Yeah. Maybe that's why we haven't used it very often.
In the US, I would say gram. I think most people would say gram.
In Canada, we'd say gram.
Graham.
What?
Graham.
What?
That makes sense. They use the H. I think we'd say Graham with a Y almost instead of the H, like Graham.
Yeah, for me, the pronunciation of both of them are the same.
The same. But they're different for you guys.
Yeah,
Very
different.
totally
Very
different. There's Graham and Graham.
Like, I know people from my high school that were named Graham, and they just pronounce it Graham.
Like graham crackers.
With this spelling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do you have graham crackers?
Is it spelled like Graham?
Like with the H. Yeah.
No, we don't.
I'm not sure either.
So you have Graham crackers.
We don't have them at all.
Oh, okay.
So this is one of those words that I go back and forth between. In the US, I think we would say semifinal or semifinal.
I would definitely say semi-final.
Yeah, I don't really watch football, but semi-final.
I would also say semi-final.
What?
For me, like for semi-final, it's always going to be semi, but other contexts it might be different. Like semi-detached. Oh, that's hard.
I would still use semi, like to say semi-detached as well, but I've heard people use both, even in Scotland.
I think most people in the South would say semi. Semi what?
Detached house.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What is that, a trailer?
Not quite.
Oh, semi-detached. It means like when the house is one is connected and then the other one's not connected.
You're connected to
Need that, because we have a lot of land.
Okay.
That sounded so arrogant.
It's true, it's true, it's true.
In the US, we say Van Gogh. If you say Van Gogh, I don't want to talk to you.
It's true, it's true.
In Canada, we'd say Van Gogh.
I'd say Van Gogh as well, yeah.
I'd also say Van Gogh.
They were going to say Van Gogh, but then they were scared.
They got scared.
I sound like an
Change
idiot.
plan. I just keep quiet. No comment.
It just makes me question their entire education.
Yeah.
In the US, we would say versatile, I think.
In Canada, we'd say versatile.
I'd say versatile as well.
And I'd also say versatile.
I've heard
I've
it,
heard it.
but
I can imagine it being a thing, but I've not heard it actually.
I think it would be more like used as a phrase, like if it's like no, never mind. Doesn't make sense. No, I'm wrong.
I think sometimes it can depend on the context.
Yeah.
'Cause if you say something is versatile, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But if you could say like, oh yeah, that's hard. Yeah.
It still doesn't sound right.
Right.
someone using versatile, just in the same way, just like their pronunciation is just different, like same usage, just saying like.
In the US, we would say sauce and source.
In Canada, we'd say sauce and source.
Sauce, source, yeah.
I think I would just say sauce and sauce, to be honest.
I feel like your pronunciation has more of that like American O sound on source.
I try to enunciate my words clearly since I've lived abroad.
Right.
I think if anything, it would be even harder maybe. Some people would say like source. Source.
We definitely gotta pronounce the R in Scotland.
We don't pronounce the R obviously, so when we say the second source, it just sounds the same as the first source.
So I try to say it like in my mom's accent. Sauce. Sauce and source.
So American to me.
In the past, I would say I think naturally I would say asthma in the US, but I actually have asthma and I got tired of people asking what it means or like what I'm talking about, so now I say like asthma. I try to like really enunciate the TH.
I think I would just, in Canada, we would just say asthma. Was that the same as yours? Or
I mean, yeah, that was a better way of.
oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, in Scotland, asthma, a little bit of the TH in there.
I would say asthma. Yeah, asthma, it's hard even for me to pronounce, but
Yeah,
I
it's
think
kinda tricky.
we do pronounce the TH actually, I think.
Same.
But it's even tricky for myself.
I've definitely heard a lot of people just take out the TH completely and say asthma.
Easier to say.
Just because something is native English doesn't make it better.
Right.
And so there are some certain ways that non-native speakers speak English that I have adopted because it's just better and
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true.
it's evolving.
It's interesting hearing like the different ways people say it, especially because I wasn't aware of like differences between America and Canada.
I'm like,
Me too.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
the same way about you too.
I'm still thinking about Graham. Like I'm still
Yeah,
thinking about your
that's a good one.
So today we pronounced English words.
If you liked the video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. We'll see you soon.
Bye.